On your mark.
Get set.
Get set.
Go.
Well, hey there, boys and girls.
Hello.
Here we are.
We are here today. It is season 2, episode 2, or episode 24 for those counting at home.
Get out your scorecards.
That's right. Well, you know, this is a new year, right? So this is season 2, the new year, but officially it's episode 24.
And who is our sponsor today, Devin?
Suau.
Suau. When you say Suau, you think ShamWow. So this is
Suau.
ShamSuau.
Thanks to your lovely sister Rita.
She is lovely. I might add.
Amazing.
I'm only saying that because she might someday see this.
She will see this, and even if she doesn't,
come on, she doesn't. She's way too important to be watching this.
Even if not, thank you. This is a Christmas present from Rita, and so.
Oh really? That was a. Wait a minute. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey! We're twinsies.
I'm either feeling more special or not as special. I don't know.
Well, we are blood siblings, Rita and I.
So you're my step-blood sibling. My step-blood brother. Yes!
Yes. Nice!
Okay, Chelsea texted me. I gotta check this real quick.
Uh-oh.
Just to make sure that she hasn't had a pipe break again.
I can't open this. This is not an easy one to open. Do you have a knife or something? Oh, wait. Oh, ha! A man of strength.
Okay, we're back on track.
So,
she's asking me to go get stuff for her now.
The Suau.
And we're using our little pinky glasses.
We're pinky glasses, Rita.
Crystal.
Even though...
Crystal!
Well, and why do we have the Suau?
Because Rita brought it from wherever she got it.
Spain.
It's Spain. I do that.
It's Spanish brandy, but the reason...
Oh, I didn't do this. Here we go. Our sponsor, Suau.
So, the reason we have Suau is because Principe, which is the brandy that she used to bring us, they stopped making it, and she scoured the earth for the last bottles. And a few years ago, she brought me one of the last bottles.
Yeah.
And I still have.
You still have it.
I'm not opening it ever until
it was a good brandy.
Until
it's very good.
Perhaps we need to mourn. So I'm hoping it'll be around for a good 15 years at least, but. That's what I'm saving it for. So, in the meantime, she found this Suau, which is quite good. So
have we tried this before?
Yes. Yes, we have. I have the different bottle at home. Okay. Still. Because I wouldn't open it.
I think I remember it. My glass is like fogging up.
I know. Because the brandy is nice and warm. It's very smooth.
It's very smooth.
It's almost like wine.
Almost. So, when going to get your brandy, get the ShamSuau. Just $29.95. Order now. Well, I don't know what
$49.95. $59.95.
Order now. If you're the third caller in 25 minutes, you'll get one of these for free here in the Cabana.
Yeah.
Cheers.
ShamSuau.
ShamSuau. I need a big headset, with a little microphone. And I need to be on cocaine.
Probably. Well, look, there's people sniffing right there. Oh.
When you come to the Cabana, you'll find different pictures here on the bar. And here's one of...
3 ladies snorting cocaine.
It kind of looks that way. Some tequila was spilled on the bar, and so they grabbed straws quickly and started to drink it up because they don't want to see it go to waste. These are what did they used to call themselves? The
I don't
starlets.
Was I here when that happened?
No, it was just me. And
it was just
this conversation got very uncomfortable for me because they started talking about things that I just did not want to hear. I didn't want to know.
Oh, woman things.
Woman things.
Oh, well.
I prefer ignorance, people. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Sometimes.
So our second sponsor is Doritos, of course, for him.
Frito-Lay.
Fritos for me.
Frito-Lay is the sponsor.
Is that who makes them both?
Yeah, Frito-Lay.
Oh, Frito, because these are Fritos.
Yeah. So, you were talking about some sports guy.
I don't remember what it was. It was something that came up, and I was like, "Holy cow, that is."
Do you remember what sport? Come on.
I don't. I just thought that was very unfair.
What? I mean,
I don't remember what it was though.
any details? Any
No.
small details? With a woman? With the league?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
He stinks.
No, it is not because I was drinking earlier.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Because I was trying to remember this before I started to drink.
Dang it. We could always talk about Iowa.
What about Iowa? Oh, yeah. The Trumpster.
Largest landslide in Republican caucus history.
Oh, I did not see that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He won by a landslide. And, I kind of like that Vivek guy, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. He quit.
He's a smooth talker.
He quit.
Yeah, I did catch that.
And today in New Hampshire, he was on the stage with Trump. So,
Fancy that. You know who Vivek, if Trump was reelected, Vivek should be his,
Vice President?
no, speaker? Whatever, not speaker of the House or anything, but the
Oh,
guy that greets all the press.
yeah, the press secretary.
Press secretary. He would kick ass. Because they're nothing but idiots. Now, I remember ages and ages ago, there was a guy, a really nice guy, Tony Snow.
Okay.
He was Bush's for a while, and then he got a Sunday show on Fox or something. Just heard something out there. Anyhow, one of my favorite lines was, it was, I don't remember who it was. Madeleine Albright? Was that the lady's name? This little lady that she was saying some stuff, and he goes, "Thank you for the Al Jazeera report."
Oh!
I thought that was pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. So, I like him. Yeah. And I know, like, you have to say some things to try to win.
Right.
And he did only get like 8% of the votes
Yeah.
in Iowa, so he probably knew it was a lost cause.
Did anybody get double digits though?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What did Trump call him?
Oh, DeSantis.
But not
yeah.
DeSantis. Disacrimonious.
Disacrimonious. You know, Trump is good with nicknames. That one really actually kind of sucks.
He got, I think, 21%,
Oh, that's not bad.
and I think Nikki got, because Trump only got 51, right? So there's another 49 that has to go around.
Right.
So I think he got 21, Vivek got 8, so that's 29. So Nikki Haley must have got 20, right? If it's 49, something like that. Maybe it was 23 for DeSantis. I don't know. But that 51, like the next best one was like Jeb Bush in 2016 or something, and he had like 41.
Oh well, yeah.
Or
He
40s,
was.
like-
He was the establishment choice.
Yeah.
And then came this wrecking ball,
Yeah.
known as Trump.
So I think, but what if Vivek is Trump's VP?
VP. Whatever Vivek does, he's going to do well.
Because
He's sharp and he's on his feet all the time.
Yeah.
He can take a question from left field and be able to respond and not go, what am I supposed to say? And I think that's one of the things that made Trump stand out over anybody else. He doesn't have prepared stuff, because he says really stupid stuff sometimes.
But he says stupid stuff.
That
But
resonates.
But he doesn't like if you don't like him, it's fine, right? But his stupid stuff is immature, not infactual. Well, I guess there are some infactual
Oh,
things.
no, he's always pumping the numbers and stuff like that, but I get that, you know.
But the infactual stuff is like kind of like boastful.
Right.
But it's not like
He's pumping up his image, is what it is.
yeah. But it's not like infactual as I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. That
Right,
type of infactual,
right,
which
right.
is, I think Biden does that all the time. He
Yeah.
mumbles through and doesn't even.
He's not the one running anything, though. We know that.
Oh, I know.
Everybody knows that. So,
The other thing I don't like, I mean, I like Vivek, but I listened to his speech in New Hampshire this afternoon, and I listened to him. He was on Tucker or something, and he was talking about the revolution is coming, and I
don't know. Republicans are really good at screwing things up.
They are. I kind of felt like instead of him talking about how, you know, a revolution of good could happen, like that's what he's saying that he wants. He thinks, oh, like if we don't win, there's going to be a revolution of bad. And
yeah, and that's obviously what the other side always says. So
I was hoping he'd be different. I was hoping he wouldn't do that. Instead of like putting people down, even if it's warranted, like let's just talk about the good things you're going to do. Like let's get back to that. Let's get back to that.
Right. Yeah, what's funny,
I might vote.
You know things are getting bad when he's going to vote.
Yes. But like, and is this true? I don't know if this is true, but somebody was saying Nikki Haley supported like a 23% nationwide sales tax.
I have no idea.
23% nationwide sales tax?
I haven't looked at the facts.
Is that real?
I haven't looked it up.
Let's see what the Google says.
Oh, this makes me think of something else.
Okay.
It wasn't part of the plan.
Down the Cabana hole we go.
Okay. Problem with AI is it's programmed. Mm-hmm. And I know there are geeks out there that tell me, no, it's doing this and doing that. However, it has gotten busted by different people of doing factually incorrect things. So I guess maybe it is more human, huh? It lies. Well, okay, but there was a guy, and I could look this up. He developed an AI deal that he said the thing that it does that's so good is because it's computer, it can find what you're looking for.
Okay.
And it's every politician, whenever they speak, whenever they have a meeting, whenever there's video, it's recorded. It's national record.
Yeah.
So you could say, okay, Ron Wyden, our senator. So you type in what are things that he said regarding global warming, and it finds everything. Now the database is still being built, obviously, so he's not going to find everything right now. But he was showing this, and it's really cool because all it does, it shows you the video clip from C-SPAN or whatever, a news interview or whatever. It shows you the bill that was written, that he sponsored, all that kind of stuff. Anything that has these keywords you're looking for.
That's cool.
And so the advantage to that is, you say, where does this guy stand on such and such? You type that in, and since he's a politician, you're going to find out that back here he said one thing, and now in this year he's going to say something entirely different. But no, hold on.
Okay.
But you're going to see anytime that topic was addressed in a bill or by himself, here's his input on that. Now, I know what you're going to say, and I got no problem with that. A person can change their mind.
Yes.
That's fine. And that's what gets me mad about reporters. When somebody does an obvious, that's hypocritical or flip-flop, wait, how about instead you ask, what was it that made you change your mind?
Yes. I think the American people would want to know that.
So what made you change your mind? Because there are things that I've changed my mind about, and it's like, okay, well, what made you change your mind? Let me lay it out. The problem is most politicians don't have an answer to that.
Well, but that's their problem, and they should be called out for that.
Exactly.
But you got to ask the right questions.
Reporters don't want to ask questions. They're just here to give us a narrative.
That's not reporting. That's narrative giving.
You know what I wanted to do?
That's Sig Heil right there.
You know what I wanted to do the other day?
That's China.
I know. We're China light. I wanted to do this the other day because, we've had a snowpocalypse.
Something. Okay. We've had
well,
something.
it was a little bit of snow, but
mostly
very
the ice
cold,
on top.
Very, very cold.
The ice on top was the worst thing.
But you never fail. I turn on the news that first morning that we have it, and I go to Julie, you know where this reporter's going to be? Sylvan Hill. And sure enough, they found this chick up there doing this. And so every time they would have a reporter do anything, I was like, make a snow angel! And you have another guy doing a news report on something entirely different. Make a snow angel! I felt like emailing them all day long. Make a snow angel! And I did get one of their guys at Channel 12 to do something once. Long time ago, it was On the Go with Joe. And he was down at like the convention center or a place like that. It was a big Lego thing that was going on. They had all kinds of Lego stuff there. And they also had this big pile of Legos. This giant pile. It was huge. And it wasn't even wintertime. And so I sent a little email to, not to him, but to one of the reporters that I somewhat know. And I said, tell him to make a Lego angel. Sure enough. He did it.
Nice. Well done, sir.
I actually got a news guy to do something that I told him to do.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
That was a bad rabbit trail.
That was weird.
But
naked Lego angels?
No, he wasn't naked.
Oh.
That would hurt.
That would
Get one of those suckers wedged.
Ugh. That would hurt. I've spent a lot of time this weekend with my Legos. I have to take apart and make dust-free all my Lord of the Rings and Hobbit Legos so I can try to sell them.
Yeah.
You know how many sets?
Getting rid of them?
I'm going to get rid of them.
Yes.
Why? Because they're worth $17,000. I'm going to open yours now. Hey, sharing is caring, my friend.
I don't care.
Well, you looked at me like, what the hell are you doing?
Exactly, that's mine.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're worth
stuff.
They're worth like $17,000.
What?
Yep.
Your Legos?
Oh, just my Lord of the Rings and Hobbit Legos.
17,000?
Yep.
How many Legos did you buy?
Every single one ever made.
How much did that cost you?
3,000 something.
That's a good
Maybe
return.
4,000.
That's a good investment, boys. Well, it
Only if I can sell it. That's the thing. It says it's 17,000, and it's propped up by a couple of pieces, right? One minifigure which I bought for $500 that says it's worth $7,800. There's only 100 in the world, and actually the minifigure there's millions of, or hundreds of thousands of, but the packaging there's only 100 that were given out, and I know somebody threw one away. Because when I was trying to buy mine, I knew there was only 100. And at this time, the figure inside had only been released in this packaging. And there was someone on eBay selling just the character.
Just the figure.
He was like, threw away the package.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just thinking to myself, you are the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So I spent $500 on one with the packaging.
Here's to it. Yeah, I hope you sell this up, man.
And my wife almost murdered me. But I told her, when I bought the first initial sets, it was like 6 sets, and they came out around my birthday one year. And I'm like, honey, I'm going to buy these. Is that okay? She's like, yeah, that's fine. You get something for your birthday. And I'm like, you realize if I buy these, I'm buying every single one that ever comes out, right? She's like, yeah, whatever. And little did she know, it ran for like 4 years. And
see, I wish I would have done that before the stupid Johnny Depp pirate series. They had Lego pirate stuff. They have some now, but it's got the Pirates of the Caribbean theme to it.
I gave you that set.
Oh, that's true.
That was not Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, my point is,
I saw a picture.
I had a bunch of sets.
Yeah.
And I wish that I would have gotten them all when they came out. I wish I would have done that, but I wouldn't try to sell them. I'd keep them.
Yeah, of course.
And have a nice little display here in the bar.
Before we get back to the Pirate Legos, let's talk about this 23% national sales tax proposal. So it's actually a bill, H.R. 25, in the 118th Congress, the Fair Tax Act of 2023. And what they're doing is they're trying to impose a national sales tax on the use or consumption in the United States of taxable property or services in lieu of the current income taxes, payroll taxes, and estate and gift taxes. The rate of the sales tax will be 23% in 2025 with adjustments to the rate in subsequent years. So we'd have to do the math on everything you pay, income tax, payroll tax, estate tax, gift tax, like all that shit.
To see how it balances out.
To see how it balances out.
How about we just get rid of all taxes, just have a flat tax. Everybody pays this amount.
I don't like that anymore. Don't like that anymore. My mind has changed. I once thought that until I started buying property and all the depreciation and shit. And no, I'll keep that because then I pay nothing.
Funny how we can. What made you flip? Well, it's not flipping. My mind was changed.
My mind was changed because I'm tired of paying taxes for bullshit. For bullshit.
Oh, geez, I know. It would be nice if you could have, here's everything we spend our taxes on. You check the box. You owe $10,000 in taxes. Check the box, write the amount you want going to that. Check the box, write the amount you want going to that. Obviously, they can't do that.
I don't think that would work.
No, I know that. But you know what? There'd be a lot of shit not getting supported anymore, wouldn't there?
I agree. And
Thank you.
even if like half of my taxes were accounted for and going to things that made sense, like even like things.
But it's not spent right.
I know that's the
not
problem.
spent well.
So I want to spend the least amount of taxes as possible.
Agreed.
Right, and it's because they fuck it up. Mm-hmm. Right. In fact. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope. Go ahead.
No.
It won't go away.
Okay.
It won't leave my brain. I'm not that drunk.
Even if it was proposed and it was like it's got to be snow falling.
Yeah, it's ice chunks falling off of my covered area.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was distracted.
If it was like on some ballot that everyone had to vote for to keep it the way it is or have some 10% tax, it would really depend on what that 10% was taxing.
Right. What's it from? But here's the lame stuff that they kept trying here in Oregon. I know they tried where it was, we're going to tax the stuff you haven't sold yet.
You can't tax unrealized gains.
That's what Portland wanted to do.
Yeah, that's hogwash. Hogwash.
So if you've got a piece of property or a piece of stock that's worth $10,000, they go, oh well, that's $10,000 that we're going to tax. And then the next year, you don't actually have it. It's not in the bank. You only have it if you sell it.
Yeah. I'm trying to find your scandal.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Ooh, I'm ready.
Here's a great one because you talked about government failing us miserably.
Okay.
I have a little USPS story for you, my friends.
Ooh, USPS.
A USPS. Emphasis on the P part. I'm not thinking postal.
Okay. Maybe you are going to go postal.
Because they're a bunch of dicks. Anyhow, so Julie's got this package. She's going to send it to some friends of ours in Vermont.
Okay.
She's got the address written down there on the cover of the package. It's exactly where it should go.
Okay.
She hands them the package. They do, here's the weight, you pay it. They put their sticker on it, send it, give you your receipt.
Okay.
She later looks at the receipt and sees they've got the address right, but they screwed up on the zip code on it.
Okay.
So she calls them and says, hey, you got the zip code wrong. How can we stop this and get it to the right place? He says, well, you're gonna have to intercept it, and here's how you intercept it, and this is after a long wait on the phone, and you've got to pay for the shipping again.
What? No.
And she goes, no. And he says, well, you got the address wrong. No, I didn't. You did. And he goes, no, but you should have checked it. You should have checked the receipt before you left. And I never do that. I just assume they're doing their job right. And I thought, so do I get to go to somebody's house, do some repairs, and really screw it up royally, and when it's done they go, hey, wait, I had somebody else look at this and you did that wrong. Oh, okay, you're going to have to pay me again to do it right.
Yeah, you can say that, but then you don't have customers. Next time go to FedEx.
And I also go to court.
Next time go to FedEx. Well, next time go to FedEx.
Yeah. And so
or
she kept going around about this, and he kept coming back to, well, you gave the wrong address. I did not give. She finally hung up on the guy, which is what they're counting on.
Yeah, of course.
And so this package is lost because she goes.
Was it lost? They never got it.
Here's the thing. She goes, well, she just sent this, and then just happened to notice that because we're only looking at the receipt. We're not actually seeing everything they put on it.
Yeah.
And so it's somewhere, going to some other place. And she said, okay, well, if
I don't think so.
So she's got it insured, and he goes, I forget what it was, but he said that she would have to do, so she's not going to be able to collect on the insurance.
Why?
Because she got the address wrong.
No, she didn't. Look on the package.
It doesn't matter, because the package is gone, and you know
It's
what he
not
said will happen to
gone.
it? He said it will be destroyed. Yeah, that's what the USPS guys told her on the phone.
No,
they will destroy
that can't be right. Why would they do that? They
Are you saying my wife is lying?
No, I'm saying the guy who gave the information to your wife is a fucking dumbass.
Thank you.
Because they will.
And why is he a dumbass?
Because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Because he works for the government.
Because he's probably not properly trained.
Because he works for the government.
Nah,
He works for the government. I'm sorry.
Okay,
if
the
you work for
military is the
you
government.
suck.
Military is the government.
And did you know that you could do it better if you did it privately?
Ooh.
There are problems with that.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait a minute. There are also problems with a military that decides to do things on their own without the civilian input from the commander-in-chief.
Yes.
When he's calling our enemy, our general is calling our enemy in China and saying, hey, I'm not going to let anything happen from this president. That dude needs to be court-martialed and strung up.
Yes.
That's called treason.
Yes.
You don't get to do that. It's a civilian-run military. They don't get to do whatever the hell they want to do.
You're not going to get any argument from me. So, on that note, a lot of firings this week.
Oh, man.
Football firings.
Oh, I don't care about that.
I know you don't.
You need some more of that?
Sure.
Do you want a blue one or do you want a red one?
I'll take a blue one. Why not? Well, the funny thing is one of my favorite teams, the Dallas Cowboys, got their ass handed to them.
Ooh.
They've been 12-4, 12-5, 12 wins the last 3 seasons. Gone out in the first game of the playoffs the last 3 years. Is that coach getting fired?
I don't know, is he?
I hope so.
Yeah. He should.
Anyways, you don't.
He's as bad as those UPS workers. I got a friend who retired from the UPS. I used to always razz him about
UPS
government.
or US?
USPS, sorry. Sorry, UPS. I actually worked for them for a small little stint.
UPS?
Yeah, UPS. It was Christmas time. They need extra people because of all them packages.
So were you a package runner?
I was a package runner. Yeah. And it was a really nice guy. Mike? I want to say Mazel. Really nice guy. Yeah. We got in a few little arguments about unions. But he was a really nice guy. I liked him. And it was good company. Anybody that I've ever talked to that's worked for UPS, I haven't heard any complaints at all.
You never talked to my brother.
Oh, that's right.
I think my brother has a love-hate relationship with his work.
Kind of like Jordan.
Yeah.
It's called golden handcuffs.
Well, my brother doesn't have golden handcuffs other than his pay. But I mean, your hourly pay isn't a golden handcuff like, oh, look, there's $300,000 if you just work another 2 years, right? Like that kind of crap.
Right.
And, but he is a staunch union guy because the company is constantly trying to screw people, like management.
Right.
And if there was no union and they behaved that way, they'd get screwed. People would get screwed left and right. As he tells the story.
And he might be telling the truth.
I don't believe that he's out lying to me.
No.
But, you know, there's two sides to every
He's
story.
a little jaded. He's a little
jaded.
He's a little not jaded. That's not the right word. He's got a dog in the fight. I can't think of the right word.
Well, you know, he got hit when he was in his tractor on Columbia. Some lady
Right.
veered off.
UPS plows fields and stuff.
No, they call it the semi.
Oh, he's one of
tractors.
those drivers.
Yeah, he drives like triple trailers sometimes.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he had just the cabin, right? Just the cab. He was driving on Columbia Boulevard back to the place. And some dude was trying to pass a lady and nicked her bumper, and she went like this right into the side of his cab. And they tried to pin the accident on him. It was his fault because he was in the wrong lane. He should have been in the other lane.
Because he's a truck. Because he's a big rig. Even though
Well,
he doesn't have a trailer.
No, it was some other freaky rule, and he's like, dude.
Wow, that was quick.
That was really quick. Shut that thing off.
I can't.
So they tried to say that it was an accident on his record. Right? Because he shouldn't have been there.
Right.
He should have took a different route, or he should have done this, or he should have done that.
He should have been in the Cabana.
Yeah, he should have been drinking in the Cabana for sure, and then drove back. So, like, things like that,
Yeah.
you know? And, I don't know. I just don't like unions.
See, I don't have as much disdain for private sector unions as I do for public sector unions.
Yeah.
Because it's a racket.
Well,
Okay, tell me where I'm wrong. Give me some more.
no, it's definitely a racket. But I think here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Here's the problem.
Is
Us commenting on this.
yes. I think part of the problem is if you're somebody who just gets up and does their job to the minimum, right?
Does it to the minimum.
Like if you don't care about bettering yourself or you know doing a good job, you're just there to collect a paycheck.
It's not merit based.
Then you like unions because you get a raise every year. Like nobody can fire you.
Yeah.
Like so. And how many of those people are there in this world? Millions. And that's the problem, right? But I think if everybody was the same, that would also be a problem. Like you almost need a whole bunch of those people who just get up and do stupid jobs and don't give a shit. Like, you know, sometimes life is easier if you just get up and go do something stupid and don't care and go home and eat your bonbons and watch your TV and get up and do it again. Things need to get done, right? You know, widgets need to be made. Things need to be done, right? And so, like, you can't just kill all those people as much
I'm not
nice as it
saying
might
to
be.
kill them.
But, and so how do you, like, how do you protect those people from being abused? I still hate unions, but, like, I can see where in an industry where you just get up and go do the same thing every day and it's stupid and you're not striving for greatness and, you know, like being a real human being, then, you know, you need some protections.
Yeah.
And people will take advantage of people like that.
I just remember servicing a union when I had a different business, Mountain Man Nut and Fruit Company. A union was one of my stops that they would buy my wares and stuff like that. I got to hear some of their conversation. And I just thought, these people, this entire building here is a bunch of people making money off of other people's hard work.
Yeah.
I don't like that. But then again, I do that. But I at least put in my time doing this first.
Well, and you own the business, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can do whatever you want. It's your business. If your workers leave you, you're not making any money, right? So, yeah.
Speaking of,
Uh-oh.
you start to get antsy. Whenever it happens to me every year at this time.
Yeah. I can't wait to go to Hawaii.
I gotta get out. And it's like, you know, the main roads are kind of clear. I got so many people with trees that have punctured their roofs.
How many on your list?
So, oh, jeez, the phone was blowing up. So I called Jason. Hey, man, let's if you're up for it, let's drive around and try to tarp up a few of these. We couldn't get to the roofs where they needed this.
Why didn't you call me? I would have drove.
But here's the other thing. By the time you get into that point, all the roofs are white with snow and ice. There's nothing I can do.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not climbing up on that roof with snow and ice.
What you need is those, you know, those like Houthi drones that can pick things up and take the tarp up there and like lay it over the house with 4 drones.
It ain't gonna work.
Why not?
I go, because that wind will just rip it right off.
No, you set it on there and then you have it on the corners and then you tie it down. At least it's something.
Yeah.
You need those Houthi drones.
Houthi drones.
Yeah, you know those
isn't
drones.
Isn't that the tribe in Africa that wiped out a whole bunch of people? Genocide?
No. So that's the Iranian funded.
Oh, right.
Taking the ships.
Right.
Right. That's the Houthis, right? The Houthis, right? Let's ask Mike Baker. I need to ask you this too. So.
Oh. A question for
4/27. April 27th. That's supposed to be the roof ball thing.
Oh.
On your thing, right? You had it on your thing.
We're going to pause.
If we're not, let's just wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up.
Sorry, we're gonna get into some technical details that nobody
About
cares
roof
about.
ball.
About roof ball and traveling to.
We're going to talk
travels.
roofies.
So, how are we gonna wrap this up? Sham Suau.
Sham Suau. Order yours now.
Until next time, you should come to the Cabana and try some Sham Suau.
Sham Suau.
Cheers.
Cheers.